Chatters. Yeah, I'm nervous for this fight. But we'll come back. I know I've been saying this fight was going to be hard for a while, but, like, I genuinely believe this might be the hardest fight of the run. First, we'll take a look at the team that we have. We're running some crazy things. This is the first real time we're seeing Metagross. Goliath and Milotic are back, probably the goats of the run. Rotom's appeared in like his 4th straight fight, might soon to be a goat of the run, and we've got a new encounter here. Magnezone. Now Magnezone is literally just a pivot mon for this fight, so we'll see what happens. But we also have a debut of a new item. I bought a Focus Sash. And I think this is the debut of Choice Specs, but like this is probably like one of our craziest teams. We have Choice Specs Rotom, which is crazy. Focus Sash, this I guess makes sense. I have Choice Band Gliscor. Gliscor is hopefully going to be used for 2 different Pokemon. This Gliscor set is actually like, I plan to click probably every one of these moves. I might not click Protector U-turn, like one or the other. I will probably click one of those 2 though. I almost guarantee we'll click Aerial Ace and Earthquake. And this fight is just terrifying, like, so hard, and really it's because of, like, these 4, like, these 2 are pretty normal, they're pretty straightforward, they've got a lot of coverage, but, like, they're kind of similar veins of coverage, and they don't hit that hard. Like, I'm not too worried about these 2, but it's like, this thing is fast. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. It has some of the most coverage in the game. With an Expert Belt, it's hitting insanely hard. Metagross is just, it's Metagross. It's a pseudo-legendary. It gets Iron Fist in this game, which somehow buffs Hammer Arm and Meteor Mash. Again, so insane amount of coverage, Life Orb, boosted by Iron Fist, super duper bulky, one of the hardest types to kill in the game. Like, literally, an unbelievably difficult Pokemon to deal with. Meteor Mash can get attack buffs. Like, I'm actually so nervous for so many things in this fight. Staraptor's a King's Rock. Like, if nothing else, Reckless Brave Bird, but King's Rock means it can just always flinch, so like, if Staraptor just keeps flinching us, we probably just lose. And there's nothing we can do about that. Like, if we get flinched once or twice, we might be able to deal with it, but if it keeps flinching us, we probably just lose. And then Entei with Sugar Berry. Sugar Berry's not that crazy, but it's an Entei. It's a legendary. Sacred Fire has a 50% chance to burn. Stone Edge has a high crit ratio. Extreme Speed is priority, and Iron Head has a high flinch chance. So it's just like it's basically, it's with the gods at this point. And there's so many things that could go wrong. I will probably end up having to risk a crit, like in my current plan, which is a crazy plan. Don't have to risk a crit, but I actually have no idea what's going to happen. And so many things depend on switches, so many things depend. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. This is, I think, probably going to be the hardest fight of the run so far. But this fight is also going to have the best theme of the run so far. You say Caitlyn can't battle until Gen 5 Elite 4. I don't even know if this fight is required, but I'm going to say it is. I'm going to shut up a little bit for this fight because this theme is so good, and because I'm going to be stressed and calcing. But usually I have 6 calcs up. At the moment, I have 7. I have 7 different calcs up. This is a 30% chance to kill. I'd love if we just got it, though. Or a crit. 30% chance or a crit? Tough. There's a Psycho Cut. This is high crit ratio, scope lens. It's probably going to crit. If it crits, it does like 80%. It does not crit. That's beautiful. We're just going to take these again. 1 full restore, beautiful. If you have a full restore, please, for the love of God, use it now. Because Glade is probably going to be the easiest one to deal with. Actually, a full restore helps me here, because it means I get an extra tick of poison heal. Okay, well, not anymore, actually. I didn't want to get the kill there, actually. But we're almost at full HP. It's basically fine. Here's Empoleon. This is what I thought was going to happen. Empoleon should click Ice Beam here, which is the optimal switch into Rotom. Freeze here would be bad. It's Hydro Pump. Ooh. That's not my favorite. Okay, that was a low roll of Hydro Pump. High roll Hydro Pump crit kills me here. Thunderbolt, I believe, has an 85% chance to kill. So we'd have to miss the Thunderbolt kill, and then he'd have to high roll crit with Hydro Pump, and he'd have to land it. So the chance we die here, pretty low. Pretty low, but possible. Very, very possible. We're gonna hit it, though. Easy, out of the way. Nice. Beautiful work. Alakazam, that is also what I thought. Now, I'm fairly confident that Alakazam is going to click Psychic or Energy Ball here. I do have the Focus Sash. I would rather not use it because it does cost money. Though I think I'm playing with infinite money in this game because you can technically farm trainers. Beautiful. High roll crit would kill me. High roll crit would still proc the Focus Sash. Anything else and we're fine. We're fine. Crit would not have killed there, right? That did 56. And we're going to click Knockoff. Now, usually these Pokemon would actually be pretty close to Speed Tide, but I'm plus speed, so we just kill you. Goodbye. If Metagross comes in here, I'm very scared, I'm crying, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Please show me Staraptor or Entei. Beautiful. Okay. If Metagross would have come in there, I genuinely, like, it would have been bad. It would have been bad, because he could have clicked either Hammer Arm or Meteor Mash, which my two answers to Metagross, which are these two, Gliscor can't take a Meteor Mash, and you can't take a Hammer Arm. So I genuinely don't know what I would have done. I mean, Gliscor can take a Meteor Mash, not well. So I probably would have just switched to Gliscor. This... Iron Head? No, you're just clicking Sacred Fire, right? Which I'm fine with. You click Iron Head, that's bad. Wait, what? Did I say that's bad? Sorry, chat. We don't care. I'm gonna click Scald. Stone Edge. Should I have recovered? I think we're fine. I think we're fine. That looks like less than 30% to me. This should do about 50 to 60 to 70. It was 60 to 70. I don't know why I said it should do about 50. Ooh, that's a little dangerous. I would like to be full HP on this thing. Can you miss a Stone Edge, please? Thank you for not critting. That did like less than 20 damage though. I'm gonna speed this up real quick because I'm gonna click recover again. Actually, I should... Why am I doing that? This fight has great music. Beautiful. Okay. This, by the way, I think Milotic is probably the best Pokemon in my box. Like, I love Gliscor. Gyarados is good. Rotom is good. Lucario is good. Like, we've got some good mons. Milotic is actually insane. Again, we're burned because we have... whatever the ability is. Marble Scale. So we get a defense boost, which is why we were eating those hits so well. We're getting some levels. I should probably start, like, pre-leveling some Pokemon here, too, because that actually would have made a difference in this fight. I think we see Staraptor here. And, yeah, this is anything but close combat, which is beautiful. So far, this fight is going stellar, and you would think I would never be stressed at all. I mean, I've already kind of cited where some of my stress could be, but Metagross is the hardest Pokemon in this fight, and I'm actually so glad it was last, because that makes my life so easy. Like, it makes my life so easy, Metagross being last, because it means I can, like, switch between these Pokemon without worrying who's, like, low on health. I'm just gonna protect here. We're lefty stalling. Yeah, we've done it in basically every single one of the last couple fights, and it will probably happen for the rest of the game. But it makes a really big difference if I'm, like, risking crit rolls. Like, I might have just gotten out of a crit roll with that lefty seal. There's CC. CC crit should not kill me here. Yeah, not even close. I don't think this kills you. Actually, no, it probably does. You're -1. Yeah, this should kill you. It might not. It might be close. I don't actually know. Thunder Punch without is like 50 to 60. It doesn't kill. But you guys already know why that's fine. I don't even have to explain it to you. But we will protect for the lefty seal. Oh my god. I think Protect fails. Now, can I click Protect again, and do I want to risk it? Because you guys already know that I would love that extra healing. But I don't think I will need it. 99 to 51 is 44, would not have killed me. Crit would not have killed. This should kill now. If not, I will actually blow punch this time. But it actually didn't matter, right? Unless I had Thunder Punched again. So him living there actually did make a difference, because it meant we took a ton of extra damage. Here's Metagross. Oh, so a couple other reasons why this fight is really, really hard. Usually, like, boss trainers, well, their whole team will be like level 48, and then their signature Pokemon will be 49, which means you can use level 49s and you have a level up on 5 out of 6 of their Pokemon. That is not the case for this fight. Every single one of this Pokemon is 48, which is why going into this fight, every single one of my Pokemon was also 48. I actually think I have to calc here. So that means we already have like less stats to work with, potentially less moves to work with if we would have gotten a good level up move. The other thing is that all the natures are unknown. Now, I've talked about this a lot in the past, but this is actually really, really hard to deal with, because it means I have to consider that this Metagross could be plus attack nature, plus defense nature, plus special defense nature, and plus speed nature. I have to assume it has the max possible defense, special defense, speed, and attack. Which means I have much fewer options, right? I cannot use a Mon that would be potentially, like, speed-tied, because if he's Jolly, I lose, right? So it gets so much harder. I am going to do this calc here. I believe it's like this one. I'm going to keep the Gliscor calc open. I do have 2 Metagross calcs, because again, Metagross is an insanely hard Pokemon to deal with. Now, my Metagross's IVs, we're actually going to get to look at them here, because they are insane. This Pokemon, I was saying Milotic is the best in my box, but this one is pretty close. I have 142 defense. I have 147 HP versus the 149 HP, and I have 144 attack to the 149 attack. So it's like pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Meteor Mash should not kill me here. Right, I am calcing. I have 142 defense. I have 60 HP, so Meteor Mash won't kill. Earthquake won't. Hammer Arm Earthquake will. Zen Headbutt won't. Hammer Arm or Earthquake could kill. That's fine by me. That's fine by me, because the GOAT of the game is here, my friends. The GOAT of the game. Please click Earthquake. Beautiful. Now, we're full HP, so we don't actually have to click Protect here, and we're going to click the move that helps me the most. These are the Gliscor calcs. Meteor Mash clearly does more than everything else. Should always click Meteor Mash here. But if you click Zen Headbutt, we're fine with that too. Just don't click Hammer Arm, and you should not ever be able to click Earthquake. So we're going to click U-Turn. We do outspeed, we are choice banded. And that's pretty solid damage. Pretty solid damage. But really, the damage that we want to see is from a little item that Metagross happens to hold. Which is called the Life Orb. Come on back, Gliscor. Now, I actually don't know how much you've taken. Oh, you click Hammer Arm. Crit doesn't kill me here. We're good. I will have to calc this a little bit. But that looks to me like 60%. We are Choice Band Earthquake. I should have all my stats in here. U-turn. Yes, that is my attack stat. So, Earthquake would do 77. This, to me, I feel pretty safe doing that. But we're going to just make sure. He's taken 2 ticks of Life Orb damage. So he's taken 20% Life Orb, plus a Mineral from U-turn would be 18, which means he's at bare minimum should have taken 38.1%, which means Earthquake should always kill. We do outspeed. I'm plus speed nature. I don't have to worry about it. Would Meteor Mash even kill me from here? The answer is no. beautiful. That fight was really short, huh? I wanted to listen to the banger music. What? Okay. Okay. Banger theme is back. Oh, maybe I did need the tea then. Oh, so maybe this battle was necessary. But that was that. Actually, not too bad. We didn't risk anything. But, like, I actually know we did. Dude, if Staraptor flinched... I completely forgot about that. If Staraptor flinched on that second close combat... Or on... Yeah, on the second close combat, like, it was actually over. Right, like, what do I do? I guess I would have lived another one, right? I would have had to risk the crit. I guess I also could have gone to Gliscor. But I wouldn't have outsped. None of my other Pokemon want to take a close combat. I could go to you, but then you're dead to Brave Bird, so... A flinch there would have actually been really bad, and that was pretty likely. It was a 10% chance of happening, so... That was risky. But I don't think we risked any crits there. The reason we pivoted to Magnezone, by the way, was solely for the Life Orb damage. If you guys didn't see, U-turn did min roll 18%, which was not enough to kill into... So I needed the U-turn damage and the Life Orb chip. Just one Life Orb chip would have been enough. But I did need it. I did need at least one Life Orb chip and the U-turn damage for Gliscor to kill. I am so grateful that Metagross didn't come in on the Weavile, because I definitely would have had to risk a crit at that point, without a doubt. But pretty crazy fight. For some other updates, I got a Skuntank and I failed one of my other encounters. I failed a Love Disc. Uh-oh, so sad. Love Disc is a fairy type in this game, so it's actually not bad, but we already have 2 water fairy types, so I'm not particularly worried. The next fight is another rival fight, which after how the last one went, I'm really not looking forward to. This team is so bad, bro. I mean, the good thing is that, like, a lot of it is similar. Oh, we got Rock Slide now, which means so is an easy answer. Man. This team got a serious upgrade. Alright, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I don't think you actually usually come down here until post-game in Platinum. But here we are. That was much easier than I had prepped for. I had prepped for a really, really hard fight. And like, I did explain to you why it was so hard. Like, this was a hard fight. I did have to still calc several things. But it basically went as well as it possibly could have. Like, we hit the roll on the Empoleon. I didn't hit the roll on Glade, but it made him use a potion. Like, really, Staraptor was the place that got actually more risky than I thought it was going to. But we got through Alakazam good. Like, yeah. But this fight did take a lot of prep. Like, I tried really hard to find a better answer for Alakazam, or potentially to use, like, Rotom Heat for Metagross. My Rotom Heat's minus speed nature, so it didn't outspeed, or, like, right, Metagross could have probably been used for Alakazam, but I didn't really have a good Staraptor answer. Funny enough, Entei was the thing I kept complaining about, and Entei was really easy. Like, Milotic just bodied Entei, really without risking a single thing. And Metagross turned out to be by far the hardest Pokemon in this fight, and I'm really dreading Iron Island, where we have to fight another Metagross. This one's Clear Body and Lychee Berry, so actually, it's a Lychee Berry? Oh, brother. Not looking forward to this. And we have to do both these fights that I just showed you, the rival fight and Iron Island, before we even get to the next gym leader. So I'm not looking forward to it, but for now. That was pretty easy. Look at that. That's a good one. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the music switch up for this one. It was good, though. Glad the fight went as well as it did. Because that could have gone so much worse. But I think I've said enough. I will see you guys next time for probably another rival fight. I don't have any encounters between now and then, so I might do that today. Or not. But I'll see you guys next time.